the next paradigm is the paradox of choice. And we really understand that the paradox that we live in a limited world. And limits aren't a problem. The problem comes when we believe that limits are a problem. You know, we've got a physical body. There's a limit to where I start and end, and we can only live life because it has limits. That's how we can feel. We can feel the polarity of the have not, the ins and outs. And it's the preciousness of having a limited amount of time that makes it so damn precious. It's about the consciousness of this paradox of choice. And you know, when we believe, again, freedom is about having everything, doing what we want, when we want, that it's all about no limits, we realize that no, having freedom is meaning you have to choose it. So we have to choose the what. We have to choose the when. We have to choose with whom we do it. And we choose the how. And that's freedom. And when you have your money and your foundation in place, it's not now just about, well, floating around trying to do everything every time, because actually that means we're frozen, we do nothing. It's about now having freedom of choice. And that's the paradox. So freedom is not keeping all your options open. The very action of choosing means we have to limit ourselves and let go of infinite options and actually make a choice. And now walk through that door of choice, commit to it. And so with that, a free life, a wealthy mind, means we're going to be saying a whole bunch of no's and only a few yeses, but we're going to have the mechanism to know that those yeses are done freely with choice and grace, and we're going to embrace fully. Because freedom is not sitting in maybe land. It's not sitting at the revolving door of life and never actually participating in it. It's moving through and making that choice. So remember, freedom will never force itself on you. Freedom is a choice. That's the paradox. You have to choose it. And when you do, it means you're going to cut off other things. And so I really, want you to really sit with this and go, there are no obligations. There are no choices we have to make. So let go of the shoulds, I ought tos, the performing and the pleasing in order to believe that, you'll be successful, or that's what it's going to be to prove you enough or fit in. Instead, we go, there's just consequences of the choices we make. We're all making choices the whole time. Sitting on the fence and not making a choice, sitting on a fence of indecision is a choice. It's a choice to go nowhere. It's a choice to cling. We choose to cling to our familiar suffering. That's a choice, and it's got a consequence to it. And so when we let go of the story of, but I have to, I must, but Anne, you don't understand, and go, well, there's no morality here. Just choose. And you will then get the consequences of those choices. So what you really need to ask yourself is, are you happy? And are you prepared to pay the price of the choices that you're making? You need to understand the consequence of the choice and then go, am I happy to live with those? That's what's really important, because we all have to make choices the whole time.